Well, good morning. I'm Kathleen Graham. I work for the Environmental Protection Agency, and I'm also the chair of the State and Local Government Committee for the Federal Laboratory Consortium. So as you know, the FLC is one of the sponsors of today's event. So I'm just briefly going to talk about who we are and what we do, and then I'll turn it over to Dean Amhaus of the Water Council to speak about their efforts. The FLC was formally created by Congress under the Federal Technology Transfer Act of 1986. It's composed of tech transfer professionals from the federal labs, their respective agencies, and affiliated organizations. Our membership reflects 18 federal departments and agencies, over 300 federal R&D labs and centers, billions in annual budget dollars, and over 100,000 scientists and engineers. Our primary activities include education and training. This is conducted both online and in person. Every year at our national meeting, we have a whole day of in-person training that you can take advantage of. Sharing best practices and networking, this is largely done through our national meeting and our many regional meetings, which occur throughout the year. Professional recognition is accomplished primarily through our robust awards program. Awards are given out at regional meetings and at the national meeting. And then communications and coordination throughout. I want to talk briefly about some of the resources we have available on our FLC website. I encourage you to visit the website. It's federallabs.org. And we also have an FLC booth at the Virtual Water Forum, so you can get more information there as well. On our website, you'll find points of contact, both agency-level tech transfer offices as well as lab-level tech transfer offices. You can locate technologies and capabilities. We have some tools such as the FLC Business, Tech Locator, and Available Technologies tools, and I'll be talking more about them in just a moment. Training and education, we have a learning center with a number of online courses. They're excellent. They were created specifically for the web, and they're pretty short. They have topics ranging from how do I start a cooperative research and development agreement to what is tech transfer in general. We also have a number of webinars throughout the year which are posted there. We have reference materials. You may have heard of the Green Book. That's where we have the laws that guide what we can do in tech transfer. We refer to them regularly. And then there's always news and information that's being posted as it becomes available. All right, so let me talk a little bit more about some of the tools we have available for you on the website. FLC Business allows you to search for specific equipment or facilities within the federal system that may be of use to you. And through an appropriate tech transfer mechanism, you can gain access to those facilities and equipment. The Available Technologies tool allows you to search across federal labs for thousands of different technologies that were developed within the federal labs that are available for licensing. And if you were to get a license on one of these technologies, you could use, further develop, and commercialize these technologies. The Tech Locator provides personal assistance in locating a technology or a series of technologies that's of interest to you. And teaching mechanisms helps you to break down the different mechanisms and figure out what's really appropriate based upon what you want to accomplish. And I wanted to give you just an overview of the scale of tech transfer across the government so you get a better sense of what we're out here doing and what you can take advantage of. In FY13, there were nearly 9,000 active cooperative research and development agreements in place. So that represents nearly 9,000 specific research projects that were taking place between a federal lab and an outside party such as a university or a company or an individual. There were over 5,000 new inventions disclosed in the fiscal year, and about half of those were filed for patents. And we had over 15,000 active licenses. So again, that would be companies or other parties outside the government licensing a government technology and further developing it, commercializing it, getting it into the marketplace. I just wanted to put in a quick plug for the national meeting. As I mentioned, it's a great opportunity to network with your peers, both tech transfer officials as well as scientists. We have a whole day of training associated with it, and it's a really good opportunity to come and learn from your colleagues. The FLC national meeting is in San Antonio this year. It moves around the country every year, and it's April 25th to the 27th. So that is all for me.